So the question remains, what were they teaching the people there in the city of Antioch when they responded and said, these are Christians, and called them Christians? Paul and Barnabas were mainly the teachers, according to what we read here. Barnabas was sent up from Jerusalem to investigate what was reports that were coming out of Antioch concerning new believers, that he reported back to Jerusalem. He said, God is moving here. I am so glad about it. I'm so excited. And so he went and he got Paul and brought him to Antioch, and they began to teach the people. So what is it that they were teaching the people? They didn't have the Bible like we have the Bible today to use it as a textbook to teach the people. So obviously they were teaching things that had been reported probably in the early days of the church in Jerusalem as they gathered together in their house church. What were they doing there? They were probably just recounting the life of Jesus and recalling many of his teachings from the days of the Crusades, when he would teach in the temple and when he would teach in the synagogue. All of these things would have been repeated there in those house churches. And so people like Barnabas and Saul, they would be teaching the same thing, the things that they'd heard. They'd be teaching the things of the Jewish faith as far as who God was. They'd be teaching Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they'd be teaching about the Messiah and how the prophecy in the Old Testament spoke about the coming of Messiah. And then they would teach the people that Jesus Christ was Messiah, that he was the Son of God. And they would be telling the people about the life that Jesus lived, about his miracles, and about his ability to cast out devils. And they would be telling them about his tremendous radical teachings about forgiveness, and how that if somebody were to smite you on one cheek, you turn and let them smite the other cheek. If somebody compels you to carry a burden for a mile, you carry it for 2 miles. About grace, about mercy, about forgiveness. All of the things that Jesus taught, how Jesus talked about morality and life, and about the longevity of marriage, and about the things that affect everyday life and our personal relationship with the true and the living God. And then they would teach the people how to come to salvation, accepting the fact that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that he is Messiah, that he is now sitting on the right hand of the Father, pleading your case. And I believe it's fascinating when you read the story or the sermon that Peter preached, and how he brought this out about Jesus Christ, who is now resurrected and on the right hand of the Father. It's tremendous just to read about how everything came together in those early days of the church. And I would encourage anybody, just read the book of Acts. Understand, this is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.